What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with our SAO Unleash Blading video. So, there's not going to be too much to this video because we're pretty much going over the same stuff that we went over with the live stream. The only difference is we actually know SINON's stats, who her active link partner is, etc., etc. So we'll just go over that stuff. Now, as to what I expect to follow, I would assume since they announced it that the collab would start next week. But that would just mean more limited stuff, and I don't know if they'd want to double up on that. Plus, after that, then would probably be Christmas stuff, which would, of course, be limited. So I don't know what the schedule is going to be. I really have no idea what to expect. But I guess we'll see as we get closer, you know, kind of during next week. But we're going to go over SINON. We'll see what event is here. She's obviously going to be the first Earth unit of this, like, current rotation. So, we'll have to see next week if they just jump straight into the collab or if we get kind of like a filler unit first. But we'll look over SINON. Does she get an event as well? I would assume she gets an event. But oh yeah, there we go. Lisetta's kidnapping, so they're continuing the story. Includes original animation. Moon Cradle home illustration will be available as a reward. So it's a stage ranking. Okay, so we are getting another ranking. It's just stage. The only thing I don't like about these stage rankings is the Imaginarium that they give you is usually on like the 20th floor, and I don't always make it to the 20th floor, but it is what it is. Alright, so stage ranking for that. That's pretty much all to say about the event. Let's talk about SINON here. Okay, so usual stuff here, you know, step 1 and 2, 50% off, 4-star guaranteed on step 5, or step 3, step 5, 50% chance, and step 7 guaranteed. So if you are a huge SINON fan, I would recommend to, you know, obviously go into step 7 if, you know, she's someone you really, really want. The outfit's pretty cool. Slight design change from her regular Gun Gale costume. So that's pretty cool. Let's look at her stats. 6440 or 6480 HP, 2390 attack, and 2300 magic attack. Her stats are kind of weak for an anniversary unit compared to the rest of the ones we've had. And then 316 speed, so she's pretty fast, so that's good. But yeah, her stats itself are not anything to write home about. She's like a normal unit. Is she limited? Yeah, she's limited. Okay, she's got new voice lines. Okay. So she's got a charge skill, 50%. Incarnate... Oh, wait. Oh yeah, okay, lowers Incarnate Break for 2 turns by 50%, Incarnate Charge 20%. Her first assault is blunt attack, extra strong on single enemy, increases damage by 15% when using skill link. Okay, so like the previous units. And then this is what we talked about on stream that's kind of nice, but it's not like crazy. She does have a weak heal on her second assault, as well as Recollection Field +1. So pretty decent if you don't have a good Recollection Field unit, but the SINON is not anything too crazy to write home about. Besides the new costume, you know, unless you're like a big-time SINON fan, you can probably skip this banner, especially with the collab on the horizon. Her Incarnate is just a super strong attack. Imaginarium is the same as usual limited units. Her special partner is Kirito, which is an interesting choice, because as I'm aware, we really only have one Earth Kirito, and it's from last year. You know, the Moon Cradle one that we have. So, if you don't have that Kirito, you're pretty much not using this SINON to active link with anybody on Earth. But of course, she does get Incarnate combo and charge stack, so that's pretty cool. Very interesting choice of units. Why is it such old units? Okay, so this is the Kirito you're going to want to have if you're going to be, you know, active linking. It's the only Earth Kirito there is. Okay, so, and then you've got these units down here. Cool. Yeah, that's pretty much all I really have to say. I guess we can see what the new cutoff point is going to be for the 4 stars. It goes all the way down to voice resonating it within my heart, Adis. So I think that's the one I didn't summon. I think, actually, is that... No, they already switched the banners. I think it was the one that was on here before. But yeah, I think that's the one I don't have. I think that's one of the water ones that I never pulled, but I can't remember which one it was. Or it might have actually been one of the dark ones. Was it the dark one? Where is... It's not this one, right? Yeah, this is Memories of the Abyss. So I think it's the one where she's like covering her eye with one hand, so the normal one. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say. Oh, I guess we do have a new login bonus. This is actually pretty nice. So it looks like we get each day we're gonna get moons and crystals for every color, and then all the way on the 8th day we get a list theme. Middle layers white Christmas silica. So silica is getting a... That's the thing though, it's a list theme, not a unit. So this could possibly be hinting at a silica Christmas unit. I mean, I would not be against it. I probably wouldn't summon for it with considering what we're getting next, but I would definitely be welcoming of that. But yeah, so that's what we have on the horizon for now. Once we get more news on when the collab is going to be starting, I'll of course update everyone. But right now we've got SINON in this new event, probably for the next week, and I would assume the collab is probably either going to start, you know, towards the end of this weekend or sometime next week. It just really depends when they feel like they want to do it, because it's really weird timing, because, you know, winter and Christmas holiday stuff usually would drop, you know, towards the end of this month, but if we're going to have a collab, they might push that back, or maybe the collab will be in January. It's really hard to say, so we'll just have to wait and see. If you are someone who wants to see what the collab has to offer first, I would recommend saving. I would assume we will at least know what the banners are going to look like for the collab before SINON goes away, so if you want to wait, summon on that, and then come back for SINON, you'll probably have the time to do so. But that's going to be it, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.